Good morning. Welcome to Old Fine Zen. I'm Jan, and it's early, like Sunday morning. And I feel a little scattered this morning. I haven't been sleeping really well. So I'm just I was thinking last night, what am I going to talk about? And then I knew. And it happens every single time before I teach any of my classes. I know. And when it's time, I know. And so I know this morning. I hope you had a good week, and whatever came up in your past week, okay, it's time to place it to the side for now. So have you ever had anything happen to you in your life at a certain point in your life where it was kind of nudging you towards something, and you might have been ready to receive it or not, but it was like saying, hey, maybe this is the right time to do it. You know, the circumstances, this is the right time, and you have a choice. At that moment, you have a choice. Do I want to listen? Do I want to feel that little nudge that's been given to me, or do I want to avoid it and say, no, 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 I don't, no, no. So that happened to me before the pandemic. I was thinking about taking a training. And I don't know if you've heard of a doula, D-O-U-L-A. A doula is someone that helps the family during childbirth. You call in a doula to help the family and the people, the couple, or whomever it is that's going through childbirth. And there's also a doula that helps during the death process. And they're called in, and they help soothe and help with the transition during the death process. And I was thinking of doing that. That is something that I believe I would be called to do, and that I could do it very capably. And I've always been someone that whenever I want to do something, I felt like I had to have the training. You know, I had to have the certificate or whatever it is that shows that you know what you're doing. Even when I think I know what I know I could do it, like I know I could be a doula, but I need to have the training. I need to do the training. And so today, so it happened before the pandemic, and then it all fell apart during the pandemic. And I hadn't given it any thought since. And then today, in one of my, it was yesterday, my morning class, there was a woman that I had seen for the first time. She came to my class, and we started talking. And she was a doula. She was a birth doula, bringing in a new life. And she just was talking about the wonderful experience. And I started to tell her about how I had considered being a death, the end of life doula. And I'm looking at her, I'm thinking, I wonder if this is a sign that it's time for me to take the training. And so I'm asking you, are there things that happen in your life that are, nudging you, kind of going, might be time now. It might be the time to look into it. And then you have a choice. Do I do something about it? Or do I just kind of ignore it and go on, keep on going where I'm going in my life? What do you do with it? And I think This is just me, because I'm kind of adventurous in a way, and in other ways I'm not, but in a way I am, because I've done some adventurous things in my life. And I tend to be the person that when I get nudged, I kind of pay attention to it. But I also use common sense, and I look and I see where I am at my life and if it's something that makes sense. But I pay attention to those nudges. I do. And I give it a lot of consideration. And this one, I am really thinking heavily about doing. So that's what our meditation is about today. About those nudges you might feel. Is it time for you? Is it time for you to do it? Is it time for you to think about it? Like more than just think about, but really deeply look into it? Maybe so. So get comfortable, relax, roll your shoulders back, because I believe in meditation to be more than just relaxing, to open up your mind and free yourself from limitations of your thoughts. Because you might not believe this, but a lot of your thoughts are not true. A lot of them. I know a lot of mine aren't. So let's free ourselves for a few minutes. So close your eyes or gaze down. Take a deep breath. Relax into this space together, you and I, just you and I. Soften your belly. I can feel you out there. I know there's one person out there, and I can feel you. Relax your shoulders. Feel your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Relax your fingers. Feel your hands. Relax the hands and the fingers. Relax your legs. Can you physically stretch your toes, kind of wiggle them around a little bit, stretch them out, and then let them soften? Position your feet in such a way that feels comfortable for your ankles. And then gently come back to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Your jaw softens, your tongue relaxes, your eyelids are softly closed, not tightly shut. Your forehead is smooth, no lines of worry, no lines of frustration, just an easy breath as we settle in to these few moments where we can let go and let the mind expand like the blue sky, just free, letting it all drift away. Breathing in and breathing out. Have you been nudged lately? It could be in a grand way or a small way. Maybe reaching out to someone you haven't communicated with in a long time. or maybe a bigger nudge, something that's saying it's time for you, that life is short. It's time for you. And there's no rush, but to gently step into it, slowly, but in that direction. You don't have to jump into the pool. You can just step slowly into the pool. Just beginning to move in a certain direction, something you've thought about for a long time, something that you picture in your mind that makes you feel good, that gives you hope and happiness and some joy. Life is so short. And sometimes we have to take a risk. Sometimes to find out. How will we ever find out if we don't take a little risk? Breathe in and breathe out. Feel your heart expand. Feel your possibilities expand. Meditation is a perfect place to investigate, to look into your life, your being, your everyday experience. Understanding the fruit of meditation. When we practice deep looking, directed towards the heart of reality, we receive understanding. We receive the wisdom that makes us free. So if you have deep pain within you, meditate. Our meditation is not about running away from anything. It's about looking at reality, working with it, finding some possibilities towards our dreams. There's always a way to reach a deeper understanding, a deeper acceptance, and finding some joy in it. Breathe in and breathe out. Have you been nudged lately? Maybe just a little nudge, maybe a deeper nudge. But keep your awareness so that when it comes, you don't miss it. You explore. Breathe in and breathe out. May you find some joy today, some love in your heart, and some peace in your mind. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax into your life a little bit. Life can be very deep, very emotional. Let's find some stillness and some peace that only acceptance will bring. And very gently now, as we close our meditation for today, we gently bring ourselves back to where we began. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling your surroundings, all the things that surround you that comfort you and make you feel safe. And very gently now, we will reopen our eyes and come back. I don't want to be like Mary Poppins, like everything is just great and happy all the time, because that's not real. But I do believe that deep looking every day, look for something. Feel that nudge if something's nudging you. Look at it. See if there's a possibility there. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But make sure you look. Looking doesn't hurt, right? So take care of yourself. Thank you for coming. I hope I see you next week. Okay. See you soon.